Hi everyone. I've never really been one for sharing on social media, but that's about to change, and it's only going to change because I found something that I am just so into, I'm so passionate about, and I love so much that I feel I can't help but want to be social about it. So that's what this video is about. But it's important for my friends that you know that I've changed my name, and I'd like you to find my social media under Hazel Winters now. That's my name. And if we're not friends yet, but you like what you see in this video and you want to follow me, then there's a page called Rose Tinted Haze, and that's the page for you. And yep, I'm going to show you what I've been up to. I've been really busy, and it's been a tremendous amount of fun and a lot of hard work. I've embarked on doing something I never ever in my life thought I would, but this is my allotment, and I come here every day. And actually recently I've actually dug over, oh dear, I've dug over this earth recently, and I'm on the floor because today the brassicas are going in. And if you don't know what a brassica is, that's anything that's like a cabbage, broccoli, kale, cauliflower. They're all brassicas, and they're part of the brassica family. So I don't know, Google just now, teach yourself something, or I will later. If you didn't know, an allotment is a place that is basically for the hobby of growing your own food, and every garden is different, and we all have our own preferences and ideas on how to do things best, and the allotment is the perfect place to put those ideas to the test, and that's what I've been doing for the last year and a half. It's a long story to explain how I got there, but never mind about that. Here's something that I've learned to grow. So these are pea shoots, and at the moment you can see that they're getting eaten by something. And I think what's eating these is the pea and bean weevil. And they come out and they just like to nibble on the edges of these plants. And that's only going to be a problem for the plant if they take too much away that the plant can't photosynthesize. Now, they look awful to someone who may not know all of that, but I know that I'm still going to get peas out of that plant, and I also know how I can deter them. And just to be able to learn things like that has been super valuable to me, and I feel like it's added an extra layer to life and the value that I can get from it. But most life actually starts somewhere else. I don't plant it all straight into the ground to fend for itself straight away. And it's actually my favourite place to be, in the greenhouse, so I'm going to go there next. Welcome to my greenhouse, everyone. I have spent an inordinate amount of time in here in the past year and a half, and I have a whole variety of things growing in here this year, much more than I did last year actually, and I'm gonna show you them. So here are the flowers. They're close to the door because they're going out next actually. These are sweet peas. I've done 5 different varieties this year, and this is called a old-fashioned mixed, and I'm actually going to pinch the tips out of these before planting them. I get more plant. These are nasturtiums also going out. Tomatoes in pots back here. Sunflowers over here. These are actually a dwarf variety, but the seeds are still edible, so that's all good. More tomatoes, and these want potting on actually. They look a little bit sad, but this is purple sprouting broccoli. There's leek growing in the middle, and then there's cabbage over the side. Aubergine, kalettes, oh he looks thirsty. Cinnamon basils, courgette. What a beast. Some more flowers. I'm not so good with flowers, not going to lie. If it's edible, I probably know about it. More tomatoes. Mixture of squash. So in here I have patty pan, my favourite, courgette, marrow, and winter squash. And actually, these are all winter squash here too. Oh, there's an ant. Oh, I had an ant's nest in here this year. Last year, not this year. And these are cucumber melons, although only those came through. And these others are cucumbers. This is an experimental salad tray which is going into the ground tomorrow. More brassicas, cabbages, these ones, these are also cabbage, and basil, 2 different types, dark purple opal and green sweet green. Oh, more tomatoes. You will stop being surprised at the number of tomatoes I keep. Basil, kale, lamb's lettuce. I was using this as a green manure, but this packet looked a bit fancy, so I'm going to try eating some as well. And more basil, and more brassicas, and again a few more, and some more squash. I was eating these for microgreens, but I'm going to keep a few with sunflowers. These are grown from seeds I saved last year actually. That's pretty awesome. More brassicas, these ones purple sprouting broccolis, and I've re-sown them because they look so sad. They're cucumbers. They had 2 more friends, but they got eaten by something. And leftover tomatoes from pricking them out. And a little experiment, little salad trays in egg cartons, because of course we're not taking in egg cartons to recycle anymore. There's some sad looking onions. There's some better looking spring onions and carrots. Also next to the door because they're going out next too. And in my other side, I've just got sweet corn. So I don't need to go in there. The sweet corn. So you get the idea. I've been really busy doing something that I never expected to, but I've thoroughly enjoyed, and I can't believe that up until this point in my life it wasn't something that was in and a big part of my life, and I think it's made a huge difference in terms of mental health, and I suppose that's another motivational reason for sharing, because I feel so great, and I think that's obvious, and I'd like to encourage more people to grow, and I don't think that's impossible, because at the moment we've got a funny situation on our hands, and I noticed before the shops went a bit odd that all the seeds had been cleared off the shelves, which is fantastic. Everyone's turning to grow their own. They've got perhaps worried enough about the supply of food for themselves that they've thought that they need to grow their own, which maybe is a little jumpstart that we all needed. And I'm really doing this because I want to connect with you. If you're one of those people that thinks that you want to start growing your own and you want a friend, you want, like I do, I want to connect with the people that have the same interest, because unless I'm up on the allotment and my other neighbouring plot holders are around, there aren't that many people that you can start a conversation with about how things grow and share tips and advice. It just seems almost foreign to us, which is strange, but I'm going to stop rambling. If you like what I'm doing here, then I have a page at Rose Tinted Haze, and that's going to be for all things I'm going to share publicly with what I'm doing, and my social media for my friends is Hazel Winters. Like I said, changed my name, so if you want to be my friend still, find me there. Peace, guys.